So when we pick chapter books, it's something that takes time, right? So even when you first read it, okay, you might be like, I don't really know what's going on. But in the beginning of a chapter book, they're still setting up the story for you. Okay, so we're going to have to give it some time, all right? So the thing about chapter books is that we probably won't finish it in one reading workshop time. It might take like 2 or 3 days for us to finish, maybe even a whole week for us to finish, okay? And it's also something that requires us to focus and to really think about what is it that we're reading, what's happening with the characters. So I think, especially if you're going to be reading a chapter book for like a few days,
Flat Stanley's Worldwide Adventures.
it would be a really great idea for us to like take some notes, do some stop and drops while we're reading, so we can kind of see what's happening to the characters. So
Stop and John in my journal. I realized that.
okay, but we're gonna start trying to read some chapter books, okay, and spend a little bit more time. And you know what I was thinking, Jasmine, was the other day when we were talking about our mini lesson, you were like, oh yeah, I have to make a picture in my book.
Also, I stopped right here.
The same thing that we're doing while we're reading our chapter books is making a picture in our mind as we're reading.
And if we like, it's time to like go to lunch or like do something, I just put like a bookmark and like do that. Also, I'm gonna write a stop and drop in this page because the other people look quite surprised and she looks pretty mad.
So some chapter books do have pictures in it, but I'm thinking, you know what would help us understand this picture better is if we read the words that went with it, so we could know, well, why does she feel that way? Why do they feel bad? What's going on there?
Like they feel surprised and she feels mad.
Well, if we read the text carefully, it'll give us some more clues about what's
And more answers.
and more answers, exactly.
Probably.
So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the chapter book section. Come here. Let's take a look at the chapter book section.
Book club bookmark.
We're not doing book clubs today because Miss Lynch. So we're gonna try either tomorrow or Monday, okay?
So exit out.
Yeah, for today.
I'm gonna do school.
Nicholas, come here quickly.
I'm getting rid of my the old ones.
Okay. Did you read all of them yet?
I did read some of them.
Can you bring them to me? Because I think some of those are good too. All right. So I wanted to show you some. Karina,
I want some harder chapter books.
Kylie Jean books and these Lotus Lane books would both be places that you can start. Okay. So Kylie Jean.
I want more
You can take a
harder
look through those
books.
and see if those might be good for you. Okay. And
I want to try to read.
would you like to try those? You want to try some of the Lotus Lane books?
Miss it? I want to start
The first one.
Miss it?
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
You want to try that one? Why don't you take a look through it and see how it is for you?
Miss it?
And I was thinking Cam Jansen and Flat Stanley's are great places to start, especially if we haven't been reading a ton of chapter books. Nicholas, I've noticed that we like to read it for like a few minutes and then we
I want to read 14 chapters. I want to like read like a lot of chapters, like a big book.
Okay, well we got to start with some that we want to try some that are just right for us first.
Well, can I have some?
I'll meet with you in a little bit.
I need level 30, not like some other level. Don't.
These are all about that level, and these are all great places for us
Oh, I'm trying to start a lot.
I never tried the Notebook of
to start. You want
Doom.
to try the Notebook of Doom too?
Hey,
Take a look.
can I see something?
Did you find something?
How do you spell the Lorax?
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of sorries.
So maybe if we keep reading, we'll find out.
There's
what she's saying.
like 16 chapters in here.
Go ahead and go try this, and I think that might be something.
There's like 16 chapters in here.